Hey guys, we're back with some more PC building simulator, and in today's video I will be asking Chatgpt to basically build me or give some parts because it can't create the file for it, but at least it can give me some parts that are in the game. That's hopefully, I don't think it's going to pick the new parts because there's a recent update that just came out for the game, so yeah, I was just kind of ask you ChatGPT now. Okay, so we have ChatGPT here, and yeah, let's just start by asking it. Basically, let's tell it, can you build me a good, cheap gaming PC in PC building simulator? Okay, there we go. It's, I hope it's gonna default to give me a, can you just give me a parts list for a gaming PC in PC building sim 2? Alright, let's hope. Okay, do I even have a 1660 Super? Is that even a thing? Also, Windows 10. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're just gonna go with a Mega OS for now. Yeah, sure. Sure. Oh no, this is bad. Actually, did I even check to make sure it gave me a case? Of course, hair, NZXT. Yeah, sure. H510. Yeah, alright. Alright, is that even a thing? Oh, it is. It didn't say, so we're just gonna go with the cheapest one. Alright, that's actually a pretty good choice, not gonna lie. NZXT cases are pretty good. Let's see. Okay. So, what did it want next? It wanted a, for a motherboard, an MSI Tomahawk. Okay, I don't think that even exists on here. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, but we do have the Tomahawk. Okay, that's close enough. It's trying its best. Alright, what is our CPU? Our CPU is a AMD Ryzen. Okay. Something tells me I'm not gonna, there's no way this thing's gonna have good performance. Or at least, I mean, okay, one's slightly more expensive. But it did say to do this, so. Sure. Wait, let me check. 1660. Oh, we do have a 1660. Okay. Well, turns out ChatGPT knows more about the game than I do. For our RAM, we're going 16 gigabytes of. Okay, it didn't say any brand. Just 16 gigabytes of DDR4, 32 mega transfers a second. Alright. 32 mega transfers a second. 32. DDR4, 8 gigabyte. Okay, I don't think we can find exactly 32. Maybe we can though. Yep, we can. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, we got, what's our cooler? Please tell me the cooler's decent. a stock cooler, and a Wraith Stealth or a Cooler Master. You know what? We're gonna do that because I'm just gonna go with that. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, it's like a slightly bigger fan. Oh, I almost forgot to put on thermal paste. That would have been bad. Also, can we like point out can we just appreciate the detail of the 3D modeling? I mean, you can tell it's been 3D scanned by the actual company. Or by the actual, well, whoever the developers were for PC Building Simulator 2 just got 3D scans of the parts. Same for this first game. Which is really, really cool. I mean, obviously it's really, really cool. You're getting Brand's partnering, which makes it honestly even better. Because you can get, I mean, I wouldn't say it's the exact performance. And there might be some bias. I mean, let's be totally honest. There might be. But, that's alright. Now, I'm not 100% sure that there is bias. I'm like 99% sure that there's probably a bit of bias. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways. What is our PCU? Okay, it's the, Corsair. Okay. Okay, so we couldn't find that one. That one doesn't exist in the game. This is close enough. It's the same thing. I wish he gave me a price for everything though. Okay, it's $1,000. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's alright. I mean, sure. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. We still have to get our storage and our, oh, I guess that's it. Just our storage. 500 gigabyte NVMe SSD or 1 terabyte hard drive. I gotta use NVMe. Wait a minute. I thought we only have M.2s in this game. Well, you learn something new every day. Could go slightly above budget to get a higher transfer speed. We're doing it. I need them extra megabytes. So, wait a minute. How many megabytes? So that would be, okay, it didn't, okay, that would be about 2 gigabyte and almost 3 gigabyte transfer speed per second, because 1000 megabytes is a gigabyte. That seems unreal. I mean, obviously you're not going to be moving files at that speed or downloading the game at that speed because your bandwidth would probably not support that fast of a speed. Let's go ahead and get her booted up and quickly install the thing before it says no. Okay, I was close enough. Let's quickly go into here. Let's get our, no, we're not overclocking the CPU. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. There we go. Let's hope I did not break something. So basically our budget was like $1,300 and it had like $100 left. So you could theoretically upload something. 30 frames, man. I don't know about that. Alright, now let's build our own budget case. Honestly, I think we're gonna go really budget on the case here, because here's the thing: you don't really need that expensive of a case. That's just something you're gonna be housing the thing in. So we're gonna try and look for the cheapest case imaginable one that runs and does its stuff. I'm too lazy to look through all of them. There's a lot of cases, so we're going with this. Like I said, maybe the cheap. I'm taking a quote from Carter PCs. Yeah, you could probably cheap out on the motherboard, and it probably would be fine. I'm not too sure though. One thing that'd be really nice to cheap. Well, one really good nice thing that would be really nice for this game, and obviously there's no reason for it to be this realistic, but I wish the BIOSes looked a bit more realistic, or because whenever I look at an Asus BIOS, it just looks absolutely garbage from what I can literally look at on my old PC and this current PC I have. Alright, so we're at 210. Okay, let's pick our CPU we want to use. Alright, so we're going AM4. Alright, so let's get a high base frequency. Okay, 300 and something dollars. You know what? No, we're gonna assemble everything except for the CPU, and we're already gonna pick like a core as well. But let's go ahead and get everything else. Actually, no, we should probably not do that. Well, let's get our storage. Let's get the cheapest M.2 I can find. Cheapest M.2 I can find. Can I please? There we go. Perfect. $290. We still have to get a PCU. I'm gonna do a rough estimate and say that the PCU that we're gonna use probably doesn't need to be like above like 550. The funny thing is, Chatgpt could have probably picked like a cheaper PCU, because I don't think that GPU or anything in there is gonna take up too much performance. Is it finished? 5,000 score. How is it barely this? How is it almost the same graphics performance in the graphics test as the CPU? The CPU did better than the GPU. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Alright, so we got our storage, we got our PCU, we got our RAM. All we need is our CPU, GPU, and CPU cooler. Alright, yeah, let's get a CPU processor. I want at least 8 cores. Actually, can I do 16 cores? 16. I can. Now we're gonna do 8 cores, and let's try and get a base frequency of at least 360. Okay. We're going with this. By the way, guys, do not take any, I probably should have said this sooner, but do not take a single bit of PC building advice from me. Trust me, that's not a very good idea. I don't know, it might be another video where I'll, like, maybe if Chatgpt gets a bit more information about the new stuff. Can I feed it the information? I wonder if I could do that. Because that information has to get there somewhere. Anyways, but yeah, let's go ahead and get the Indie Wraith Prism. I think it's a pretty good choice. $800. Boy, do we have like $400 to have for the GPU. Missing parts. Alright, that's just the missing parts of that. Alright. What can we do for our GPU? We can probably do like maybe $400. Can we get a 30 series card at least? 30 series. We're going AMD, I guess, because we cannot get a single. Hold up. We have 800, and we have to have at least under like, what did I say, like 1,300, so we could probably maybe go, probably a bit over, actually, or maybe like 575 or 475. We have a 3050. I mean, it's a single fan, but it's a 3050. If that doesn't go well, then we'll probably switch it out with like an AMD or something. Alright, let's go ahead and get her booted up. I believe I have everything I need. Like I said, we're gonna go with the same thing we did last time. Let's go ahead and overclock our CPU to get to that sweet 4,500 mega transfers a second. And then let's turn on XMP. Also, by the way, not every not every BIOS or RAM kit actually does support XMP. Like, mine doesn't actually support it. Also, you can have 2 different RAM kits at 2 different speeds. It will just default to the lowest speed if you didn't know that already. I don't know, I was kind of spitting random facts at this point. Gotta keep y'all entertained. Alright, we got slightly better GPU performance. We're $9 over budget. $9! Is there anything we can, like, keep out on? Okay, let's quickly cancel. We gotta keep it under budget. Alright, we gotta do something. What can we remove? We might be able to remove, like, 1 RAM stick or something. In this game, you don't really need a RAM, so we should be good. Alright. I hope that was still running good yet. Seems running at like 40 frames a second. Man, that thing is... Alright, let's go and get a kind bench actually opened up. If I do need to, I could try and get a better GPU by just cheaping out on the PC a bit. Like, getting the lowest minimum power I need. Ooh, dang, it's actually doing pretty good. Okay, and then we'll do some single core performance. Oh, you can hear the PC fans on that sucker. Alright, slowly go on, but we're getting there. Alright, okay, it's pretty good. What about single core performance? We're getting 27 frames. Pretty mark score of 5,481. Just barely. Am I cheaper though? I mean, no, I'm not even cheaper. But in the real world, you would want more than like what, 8 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, now you technically want 32, but alright, we might be able to cheap out and get like a better GPU, man. We gotta get better than like 1,000 more score for like $1,000. This is straight up garbage. Actually, I need to open power monitor actually. And go and get that running to see what we can cheap out on. Power monitor. Can we cheap out? Okay, the average is only 118 watts. Oh, also, by the way, never unplug your power supply while it's still running. That is very stupid. That's how you get your stuff broken. Alright, watts. Let's go over the lowest wattage. Yeah, sure. Will it even start? Okay, we're like $119. And without that, with $500, oh, we can so get better performance. So what's our budget? We can go like $500 plus like 200. I don't want to go a bit over budget, so $600, I think. Yeah, $600 to spend on a GPU now. Let's see, can we do it? Can we do it? We got this. We can beat the AI. We just gotta get a better GPU. I wish we had the AI GPUs. That would have been cool. I can get a 4060! That is wonderful. I think the AI might actually get destroyed. Let's hope we... Dang, we have a lot more money to spend on GPU. We might want to spend a tad bit more money on maybe like... Nah, we still good. We good. We good. Oh, that's perfect. Let's shut it off. Let's get like, what, $200 more? So, what I set it as? Like, I set it as 500, so... Wait, what's our budget? $500. So that's like $500 plus 2 because I want to go over budget. So that's 7,000. Well, not 7,000, but $700. Alright, what can we get for $700? I was hoping for more VRAM, honestly. Okay, what's the most frequency? Come on, get me something. There we go. So that's the most frequency. We're going AMD, I guess. Only $900. Imagine this beats Chatgpt by like a long shot. I might have to do it right. Go against like, or I go like Chatgpt against PC Perfecter. Or honestly, I might just go up against PC Perfecter. It's still going. Is it really still going? Dang. I think it might be a bit too much for it. I think I might need a bit more power. Alright, I mean, I do have the money for a better power supply, so... Let's go power supply. Personally, I think we should, like the product, or, like, not praise the product, but be, like, a fanboy of... I mean, shouldn't be a fanboy of anything, but basically, like the product, not the company, because I see a lot of, like, NVIDIA fanboys. Personally, I would rather just have something that, you know, is cheap, but has good performance. But I do like Intel, though. I don't know why, it's just because it's something I've always used. I've never gone AMD for anything. I might try AMD in the future. See how well it does. We're still getting 33 frames. I mean, we went cheaper though. It's still going. We are using AMD for both of these. Imagine I switch out the whole motherboard just to get Intel on there. 25 frames. There's no way this is gonna beat this. We might have to go NVIDIA, honestly. We might just have to go NVIDIA. I was hoping we can go AMD because it's cheaper. Alright, 602 kind bench performance for a single core. Yeah, alright. That seems kind of good. We're getting... You can hear the fans running in this thing. Come on. Come on. 500 or 5,000. Oh yeah, we definitely lost that. Yeah, we're gonna switch it back to NVIDIA. As much as I wanted to use the AMD one because it's cheaper, it literally went worse. It quite literally had less performance than having like a dang, whatchamacallit. Do I have a 40? Okay, I do have a 40. Okay, what about 3060? Oh, perfect! 12 gigabytes of VRAM! Holy crap, that is expensive. That goes over budget. What can we cheap out on this time? Say goodbye to the CPU. We're getting the cheapest CPU we can find. $60 for a CPU, that's great. I mean, a CPU is a CPU, you know? Okay, we can go a bit more expensive. Maybe like $200 for a CPU. Honestly, a CPU is a CPU, you know? CPU is a CPU. $200 or like close to that. Here we go. So it should be cheaper, theoretically, than the, oh, wait a minute. Ooh, this might be really, really close. Because of, the, cooler. Come on. Please don't be overly expensive. Don't go over budget. Okay, we're good. I'm hoping the PCU will handle this, honestly. I'm kind of scared. I'm not sure if it will be able to handle it. We're getting 50 frames, though. Yeah, let's go. Now I gotta do this again when we get the, hopefully when we get the Battle Mage GPUs in this game. We have the B580s and stuff, but I'm waiting for the Battle Mage GPUs to come into this game. It's probably gonna be a bit before we get them in the game. I mean, we literally just got new 40 series because originally we just had like a 4090 and that was about it. But now we have a whole lot more than we had before. We also got some new AMD ones and some new CPUs and some new motherboards. Which is really, really cool. This has got to get a better performance. 120. Okay, so we did get like $20 over budget. Well, I think $20 over budget. Was it $20 over budget? Okay, what's the... I mean, 24 frames. What did this get? I forgot to run this thing. I'm not running that again. I mean, it's alright. I wonder if the monitor size and the monitor quality is bottlenecking it. Dang, we got 8,000 out of that. Alright, okay, I think it's clear that I've done better than AI at building a PC, at least in a game. So, yeah, I mean, I won. Yippee, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope y'all noticed I am trying to put a tad more effort into editing than I usually would. I'm trying to figure out a new editing style or maybe just a new way of editing. But that's about it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did editing it because that was pretty cool. We learned some more features and stuff. But other than that, hope I made your day a tad bit better and see ya.